Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Steve Fundero.
All right, we have got some cold coming in. Oh my goodness, it is here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to wait around for it.
Sticking around here, and usually these cold snaps when we're looking at readings like this and that we've had this morning, last night, what we have tonight. It's usually like a few days, like 2 or 3 days, which is great around here. Right. Which is what you like, because then it's like, oh, then we're back to some warmth.
Yeah.
And it's back to some better readings. But this is sticking around for a little bit. I think we're going to have some cold mornings all the way through maybe Sunday morning here. So buckle up for that. Today's high was 44. That was it. We did hit a low of 34, but that was at Norfolk where we're closer to the water. And we do expect 20s widespread again tonight like we saw last night, already in the 20s in many locations across town here. So buckle up or bundle up, whichever way you want to describe the verbiage of how cold it'll be tomorrow morning. We'll need the extra layer, especially the kiddos at the bus stop early tomorrow. Make sure they're all dressed warm. Few high clouds passing through the region. That is it. Clear, calm, and cold. And that really allows our temperatures to drop off. We're talking about them down near 20 degrees in many of our inland locations here. It's going to be stuck in the 20s tomorrow morning through about 8 or 9 a.m. We don't really see our temperatures crawl out of the 30s until the midday hour. So that's when we have temperatures back in the 40s, but that's it. And that's still below our average for the coldest time of year in mid-January. So it is feeling like a cold January type of day coming up tomorrow, like a cold January type of night, like it does outside right now. A few high clouds passing through the region later tomorrow afternoon, but that's it. And a breeze by tomorrow afternoon. Keep that in mind. That's going to help put our temperatures in the upper 40s in a few spots, that's for sure. But when you've got temps in the 40s, you got a bit of a breeze, it'll feel colder than that. So minor little wind chill tomorrow afternoon. Mid and upper 40s on the south side, mid 40s here on the peninsulas. Keep in mind that breeze by tomorrow afternoon turns into an evening wind, so it does become a bit blustery, and that is ahead of our reinforcing shot of some cold air. We don't see any big front come in with rain or extra clouds. It's just a slight little boundary that slides through the region Thursday morning. So we have the wind ahead of it and the wind behind it. Maybe a brief shower, a few passing clouds through late morning on Thursday. But what we notice most with this slight little boundary sliding through is that wind shift and is the reinforcement of that cold air, which is still locked up to the north. Look at it up here, all these purples. Watch these. We hit go, and all of them come spilling out here on the eastern seaboard here, and it gets cold for many here. So we have that breeze tomorrow evening, gusting 25, 30 miles an hour. Well, we can handle that on a brisk evening or a chilly evening, but that stays up through the night. And now we've got winds around 35, 40 gusting on the eastern shore Thursday morning. So temps in the 30s, probably feeling like the 20s, even low 20s with a wind. So wind chill factor Thursday morning, but it's out of the southwest. So our temperatures are going to quickly bump up briefly. And then once that breeze switches out of the northwest, we have windy conditions on Thursday with winds gusting 35 to 40 plus miles an hour. And look what our temperatures do. It'll feel around 50 degrees by about 11 a.m. And then once we flip the wind and welcome that cold air, it crashes in and our temperatures will feel probably around the freezing mark by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. And then that sets up an even colder day on Friday and even colder morning. Friday morning, you've got temperatures in the 20s and winds potentially gusting to 30, 35 miles an hour. That means we got wind chills in the teens, actually, on Friday morning. Stays cold through Saturday. And then look at that. Some nice little warmth, some tropical warmth. Why not? Temps near 60 degrees may feel like a Caribbean vacation at this point here. Could welcome that by Monday next week.
All right, Steve, my plants are under cover still. I haven't taken the cover off at all. There's no point. Well, if you've gotten a little four-legged friend for Christmas, or you plan to, you're going to need to name it. A look at the most popular names just ahead.
The cold will most certainly hold tonight. Temperatures in the 20s, widespread. Tomorrow we'll have some chilly sunshine, temperatures in the mid and upper 40s. An evening breeze does develop. That turns into an evening wind, a bit blustery by tomorrow night through the night into Thursday as a little boundary slides through the region. A few passing clouds Thursday morning, maybe a brief shower, but it really just reinforces the cold air. And we got wind chills to deal with Thursday, Friday, and Friday morning will be one of the coldest mornings we have this week. Brighter into the weekend and slightly warmer by next week.